As a Californian, I'm pretty sure you have seen a lot of homeless people out and about, correct? As someone who's had family on the streets, I'm pretty sure this is a topic you can relate to, right? Today I will be talking about homelessness in California. Homelessness is at an all-time high. California has large and rising numbers of residents who lack a safe place to call home. More importantly, homelessness in California this decade has risen at an all-time high. As of 2019, 108,432 homeless people have no means of shelter, whereas 42,684 had some means of shelter. That being said, it is more likely a one-night stay depending where they have been sheltered at. 29.1% of African Americans are homeless, 1.8% are Native American, 4.1% are Asian, and believe it or not, 31.9% of homeless people are Latino. My second main idea that I wanted to bring up to you guys is the reason as to why homelessness has risen. The main factor you may think it may be a mental illness, addiction, poverty, means of income, and where you live. All these factors are true, but the main reason homelessness has risen is because of rent. Californians cannot afford their rent. Why? Because it keeps going at an all-time high. That being said, there are many roles that play into homelessness, such as addiction, mental health, interaction with the criminal justice system, poverty, and childhood trauma. The primary reason, people can no longer afford rent. Approximately 1.3 million California renters households are considered extremely low income, making less than $25,000 a year, according to the California Housing Partnership. These financially fastened households can barely afford the state's escalating rent and are more prone to fall into homelessness. Government subsidized housing has not filled the gap for doing so, and it would prove to be incredibly expensive. The Nonpartisan Legislative Analyst's Office estimate that building housing for low-income Californians who need it, would approximately cost $15 to $30 billion annually. At the moment, the state spends that much every year on Medi-Cal. And for those of you who don't know what Medi-Cal is, it's an expensive, massive program that provides health care to the poor, which covers a third of the state's residents. My third point, solutions and what other states are doing right, what California is not doing. Atlanta, for example, a city similar to the homeless population, has halved since 2010, even though rent has gone up. Just as Houston has, Atlanta has embraced the housing first approach, investing public and private dollars in growing stock of low barrier shelter beds, rapid housing units, and permanent supporting housing. Another innovative solution, a host family program that pairs homeless LGBTQ young adults with supportive households. Another outside-the-box solution, take for example, a recent proposal out of Oakland floated a plan to house up to 1,000 homeless residents on a cruise ship in their city ports. It is not your most traditional idea, but cruise ships offered emergency shelter during Hurricane Katrina. Why can we not do the same with those in need of housing? Some do not like the idea and see irony behind the proposal, but desperate calls call for desperate measures. In conclusion, many people believe there are not many solutions to aid or end homelessness. But clearly, there are other states that are making it happen. Why can't California do the same? Go out and help your closest homeless shelter. They are always in need of help. Thank you very much and hope you have a good rest of your day.